Heavyweight in the industry, want siphon it up. They rewriting it with every bit of spiting it. Ever since I gave first pair some Nikes, I've been seeing where the anacondas and where the vipers live. When you good money, the industry want siphon it. Spent 2 years loud being quiet, then Def Jam cold. I'm like, yeah. Felt like quiet, I'm the guy in the office. Vendetta ever come on a 5, I'm all the bosses. And yeah, I see the culture divide, but I don't force it. I should've had a Jordan by now, it ain't on that. I'm the white guy, him. To the try hard, that be riding on. I'm the one that got away. I'm the one that found a way out that super dark place where all the guys got left. That's it. That's it.
She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my bed. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind.
From Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Yankees. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is about to get started here. And on the hill in this one, Garrett Cole. What do we have on him?
Tonight for the Dodgers,
it's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Stays alive. And that one lifted in the air center field. Bellinger sizing it up. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. Here's Mookie Betts. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. That's off the mark. 1-1.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, gold gloves, and everything else you can think of.
1 down, bases empty. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. In time. Got him. And here's Freddie Freeman.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Swinging a foul straight back. Right side. Jazz tosses to first. And Freeman is retired. And Aaron Judge at the plate. And Judge takes a strike. That one missed. And there's a ball.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Got him swinging. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Inside, just missed.
No, inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 3-0. And it's fouled away. (3-1) now. And there's a strike.
Full count.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. Safe at second.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That clips a corner.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
That's a little bit low.
3-1.
Swing and a miss. Counts full. 3-2.
Full count.
At the belt and fires. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And a base hit up the middle. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez settles underneath it, squeezes it, and that ends the inning. And we're back. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Cole back to work. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Just missed.
1-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And a swing and a miss. One away. Here comes Max Muncy. Muncy hits one in the air. Bellinger settles under this one. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. And that extends the inning.
Wastes no time there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Smith leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This one popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. Headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And in at second with an RBI double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher. But you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And a foul ball.
One, two.
In the dirt, but kept close. Tied up here in the early going. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Batting none, the right fielder, Michael.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Swings through that one for strike one.
No balls, 1 strike. Ball 1.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. And it's an RBI single. They take the lead. It's 2-1. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And misses inside. First and second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. And that one fouled off. A changeup missing, and a count 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that's in for a strike. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here at the top of the second. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. Back at Yankee Stadium, DJ LeMahieu will get things going.
DJ LeMahieu.
And ball 1 to LeMahieu. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Late on that fastball.
2-2.
In the dirt, and the count's full. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Batting 7. The catcher.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a foul ball. Edman puts it away. Out number 2. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. In there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball.
2 outs.
2
Base
strikes.
is empty. And it's even up.
2-2.
A little bit low.
Really good take, especially 2 strikes.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Man, that was a pretty good battle to play, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Next to hit, Anthony Volpe. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1-2.
In the dirt, blocked. Two outs. Conforto. And that'll do it. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, Mookie digs in here. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Bellinger under it. Puts it away for the out. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. It's a bomb. And they add a run. It's 3-1. 1 down. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch, and he just misses. Hernandez measures 6 feet even, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Slings to first, and Hernandez is out. Once he digs in.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
And now it's even up. They say it went. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. The strikeout and the second of the game. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Aaron Judge.
You know, Boo, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
And Judge spoils that one.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Three-two now. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
The first baseman.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Just missed. That's back. And it hits the fence. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Chisholm now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Rojas with the throw to first. 2 down. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Stanton in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. On to the 4th. The batter now will be Will Smith. And that misses. Ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
On the ground to the left. Nice grab. Fires to first. And he'll be safe at first. So a man at first. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. A double and a run scored his first time up. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
That one misses, and the count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And that's downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. That to right. And that'll fall for a base hit. Hung up in a rundown now. Safe at second, and he gets back in.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible.
Chisholm. There's one. On to first, double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
Judge moving under this one. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
1-1.
This one in the dirt. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Runner at third, 2 away. And 1-2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
That's a laser base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 4-1.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field, so that definitely felt good.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dominguez pulls it in on the run. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Cody Bellinger. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1. Just missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
May fires. Yeah, that's fouled off. Just misses. And the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that chance handled. The throw to first. Out. 1 up, 1 down. Here's DJ LeMahieu.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
The Yankees going with a pinch hitter. Oswaldo Cabrera. 1 out, and the base is empty for him. Outside. 1-0.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a foul out of play. That one missing inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Edman in position. Snags it for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter now, Austin Wells. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball one.
No strikes.
And that's outside.
Outside. Yep.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on. That one just misses.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. May delivers. Hernandez on the move. Corrals it. And that's the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Mookie Betts. Cole back to work. On the ground, Chisholm throws to first in time, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. To the right side, Chisholm gets it to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
The batter,
and next for L.A., Teoscar Hernandez. And takes low for ball 1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Swings and misses.
One ball,
and now it's even
strike.
1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 5th. On the ground to Jazz. Throws to first. And Hernandez is out. And the Dodgers are set down. Back in the Bronx, here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
You know, these Yankees looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
That one ripped. Edman going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So digging in, Anthony Volpe. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
That's in there. And it's 0-2. The Dodgers leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Inside. Just missed.
Ball 2.
And that skips into dirt. Edman sprinting for this one. And there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. And up next for New York, Aaron Judge. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. And that's outside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And there's the strike. And that's in there at the knees. Judge tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. Judge waits.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did. At the plate, you trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Next offering is fouled back. And now 1-2. Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's down and away.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Betts. That ends the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. New pitcher on here, Mark Leiter Jr.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off. Leiter, pretty much every manager's dream coming out of the pen. High strikeout, low walk. That is a recipe for success. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Will Smith to the plate. 1 for 2. That one pushed foul. Leiter, a 6-foot righty, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Check swing, went around, 0-2.
0-2.
Bases empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Over to Goldie. Out. 2 up, 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Check swing, and he held up. And a ball evens the count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Struck him out of the foul tip. Back now in the Bronx. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the second base. Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Los Angeles. Number 43, Anthony Vanda.
That one outside. And that is ball
no
one.
strikes.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
That's a strike. Edman makes his way towards it. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Stanton now. Finds its way through, base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts.
No.
Inside. Ball one.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Two-0. Edman in position. He makes the catch, and there's two down. And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. Fly to center his first time. And ball one.
1-0.
Just missed. Stanton off of first with two away. Out to short. Sends it to first. That's out number 3. Top of inning number 7. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. And first offering is fouled off. Tries to check his swing, but he makes contact. And that will fall. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right
Michael
fielder,
Conforto will climb in.
Conforto.
That one in the dirt, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defense.
And that one handled. Slings to second. Back to first. Double play. 3-6-3. Nicely done. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2. Base knock center field. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And Mookie takes. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it stays fair. The run comes in to score from second. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Not much he can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed him. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work.
Swing and a grounder foul first base side. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch is in the dirt. It's 2-2. That one is absolutely belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Really nice swing as he gave that one a ride the opposite way, but it sliced just foul down into the corner. That had extra bases written all over it if it stayed fair.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Judge is there. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th.
Leading
and now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells.
Austin Wells.
There's a strike. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And it's 1-1. The Yankees looking to rally. Check swing, and he went 1-2.
1-2.
And delivers outside. Caught him looking for the K. Digging in as the switch inning out. Fielder Jason Dominguez.
Los Angeles. Number 38. Kirby Yates.
Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And he lays down a bunt. And he's safe at first. It's Aaron Judge now. 1 for 3. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Foul ball. Muncy. They get the force, and that is that. Back here in New York, now the third base.
The third baseman, number
Scott
15,
Efros
Max
gets the call from the pen.
Muncy. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 57.
First pitch just misses.
Efros.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's too low. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That catches the corner.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Now he breaks his bat. Not in time. He legs it out.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline. Beat the throw pretty easily. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense.
1-1.
Squirts away a little bit. Man at first, 1 away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you're cheating.
Chisholm tossed to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, here is Goldschmidt. Yates back to work. That one misses. 1-0. And that's downstairs and outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And there's a foul ball. And that is out of play. And down on strikes. And 1 out now. And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. Nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So now a pinch hitter, Trent Grisham. Runner on first and 1 down for him. That one drifts inside. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. 2 gone. Bellinger up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. In the dirt. Chisholm leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a miss.
Good
2
late
balls,
sink
1
on that
strike.
fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
2 outs. That one finds the corner. It's 2-2. And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. They take the force out, and that is the inning. New inning getting started. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Efros measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a slider, a sinker, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Check swing, called strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Oh, 2 now. And that one is inside. Just off the outside part of the plate. That one missed. Runner at first with no outs here. This one in the air. Efros hauls it in, and there's one away. And now it's going to be Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 4 with a double. That one pushed to the left and foul. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That's a ball.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 3. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
The second base.
First and second, 1 out. Now the number 2 hitter, Mookie Betts. And strike 1 to Mookie Betts.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two on, 1 out.
Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
And an excellent job keeping it right there. turns and fires the Betts. That one out to right. Judge getting an angle on it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Here comes Edman around third. Now he stops and he's able to get back into third.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
Takes over on the mound.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. Third out. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Here's the third base. Oswald, now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Ben Rice.
Well, plenty of work to do on offense, so they're just looking for any kind of spark here.
Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 49, Blake Treinen.
And that's in the dirt. Fought off foul. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Good eye in that spot.
Full count.
And here's a 3-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The kicker, number 28.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That clips the corner. Treinen throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down.
Ball 2. 2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Jason Deming looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Jonathan Loaisiga looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch. Because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone, you got a better chance of having success.
Treinen is just 1 strike away. On the ground to third, and this should do it. On to first, ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
5-1 is how it ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.